Welcome to KC Sports Bros podcast. Little baseball today, doubleheader. Hitting with episode 7. Some more good content. Talk about the ESPN's top 100 NBA players going into the 2019-2020 season. Chiefs versus Lions preview. Which undefeated team loses first? And then our Monday Night Football prediction: Bengals versus Steelers. Then ended with the fun top 5 90s sitcom/TV shows. This is your host, Ace, to my right.
Your boy Dre, to my right.
Big Earn, to my right.
CJ Mayo.
All right, let's jump right in to ESPN's top 100 NBA players for 2019-2020 season. This is the 9th season that ESPN.com predicts the top players in the NBA. They decide who will be the best player based off of predictions. Now, we're not going to run through the 100, but I will do the top 10, and then we can go from there. Number 10. Paul George with the LA Clippers. Last season, he was ranked 14 to start the season. Number 9, Damian Lillard.
Dame time.
Previous rank, number 10. Number 8, Joel Embiid. Last year, he was ranked number 9.
Okay.
Number 7, Nikola the Joker Jokic.
Here we go.
Djokovic.
Previous rank was 12. Jumped to 7. Number 6, Steph Curry. Previous rank was number 2. He's now at 6. Number 5, Anthony Davis. Previous rank number 6. Number 4, James Harden. Previous rank number 3. Number 3, LeBron James. Previous rank number 1. He has been number 1 since the 2011-2012 season.
Rightfully so.
Until now.
I'm not mad at that.
I didn't think you would be. So, number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
The Claw.
Previous rank number 8. And the best player in the NBA, according to ESPN, going into the 2019-2020 season is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Boy, look at that pronunciation.
That was pretty good.
Look at that.
You worked on that at home, didn't you?
No, I know how to say it.
I just call him alphabet.
Put a wing in it.
Previous rank was number 4. This year, number 1. Interesting top 10.
With no jump shot.
Yeah. And I think on the thing with him, like, I mean,
How do you stop
during
him?
the season, he was ridiculous.
How you stop him?
Then came the Eastern Conference Finals, and they figured it out.
True.
Now, I had a couple things on that entire list that I didn't really like. Number 1, Zion is in the top 50.
Blasphemous.
I
50.
thought
Was he 42?
42, number 42. He is the 42nd best player in the NBA, according to ESPN, and has not played an official game.
How do they know that? I mean, he didn't look that
Crazy. My other one was Klay Thompson, who is like 49th. If we could look that up.
Wait a minute.
I believe
Zion is ahead of him?
yes.
Even on his injured leg.
That's how you know this list is trash.
Yeah.
Also ahead of Klay Thompson is Bogdanovich from the Pacers.
Who?
Ahead of
Klay
Klay
Thompson. Klay Thompson is 49th on that list.
Mama named
Let
Clay.
me-
I'm a
This
call
list
Clay.
is wow.
Wow.
Let me just.
Yeah, he's 49.
Even with an off year, he's not playing this year, right?
They got John.
No, he's
he
supposed
will.
to be back by
All-Star.
like February.
After All-Star break.
They got John Collins from the Hawks.
Ahead
of
of
Klay
Thompson. Yes.
Disrespectful.
Who?
John Collins from the Hawks.
Never heard of him.
Yeah. Trey Young
Trey Young made the list.
was not ranked last
Are
year.
they taking injury into account? Is that part of the criteria?
I'm-
It's gotta be
I don't
like.
I'm
even care.
assuming so because Kevin Durant's not even in the top 10
Yeah, so he wasn't top
because he's
10.
not playing. He's not even playing.
But Clay's gonna play.
But Clay's going to play. But he's going to play. He's supposed to be back in February.
Can we read that Klay Thompson? Can you read that?
Let me
Ace?
let me read that what that says for
Maybe
Clay.
it'll have some clarification.
For Klay Thompson, it says Thompson has a case as the most terrifying. I've read this. You're not going to like it. Thompson has a case as the most terrifying heat check shooter we've ever seen. Unlike almost any other catch and shoot specialist, Thompson has won games in huge moments with ridiculously efficient volume scoring. Who can forget the night in 2016 when he scored 60 points against the Pacers despite dribbling just 11 times and possessing the ball for a total of 90 seconds. Thompson has made the third most three-point shots this decade, trailing only James Harden and Steph Curry. But what's incredible is that he did that as second or third banana on one of the era's most dominant teams. Mentions nothing about the injury.
Third banana.
What was his rank last year?
Last year he was ranked 18th, dropped to 49th.
Dropped 30.
Yeah, they had to have something with the injury.
Trey Young was not ranked last year, 28th. He is the 28th best player in the league.
I think they should swap.
D'Angelo Russell was not ranked last year. He's 26.
Where's Luka?
Mike Conley jumped from 44 to 24.
Luka was on the list. I seen it the
Luka
other
better
day.
be head of Trey Young.
Jimmy Butler's 21.
Luka's probably like 25.
Blake Griffin's 23. Let's see. Karl Anthony Towns is 18th. Luka is 16th. He was 63 last year. Jumped to 16th.
Yeah.
I like his game.
I don't care if Klay Thompson is hurt. Some of these dudes should not be
Gotta hit it,
Klay
yeah.
Thompson.
Ben Simmons is 15th.
Definitely not Blake Griffin.
Box.
Rudy Gobert is 14th on this
specialist.
list.
It's because of defense.
Fox
CJ
is not
McCollum's
better.
13th. I'll take that.
Wait a minute. Scroll up. Scroll up. Right there.
Blake,
No.
Pascal Siakam
Siakam.
went from not ranked to 22nd.
What?
Now that's blasphemy.
I guess.
Pascal Siakam is 20 what?
22.
22. We went from not ranked last year to 22.
Where you put him?
In the 50s?
Not ranked.
He wouldn't even have been on my list.
Not ranked for me.
Oh, I mean, no disrespect. Okay, maybe 70s.
Pivotal.
But
Like, now the list started off cool.
they got Chris Middleton behind Pascal Siakam.
CJ McCollum 13. Oh my gosh.
Now, Jay Morant's
I
93.
like his game, but sheesh.
Ja.
Ja Morant is 93.
And screwing this man's name up since episode 1.
And Zion is 42. Zion is the highest ranked rookie ever since they've done this list.
We'll see what he does. We'll see.
Like, LaMarcus Aldridge is on. He's garbage. I'm sorry, man.
Who is?
You like
LaMarcus Aldridge.
He's garbage.
I'm done.
That's
I'm done.
That's tough.
That's tall.
Joe Harris is
strong.
89. That was a given.
Joe Harris is on the list?
Yeah.
3-point king.
3-point king.
Specialist.
Fred Van Vliet is 88. He dropped. He was 74 last year.
I like Van Fleet. He cool. He can hoop.
He had some good big shots in the final.
What was he again?
80. Who?
Van Vliet,
Van Fleet, yeah.
88.
Right.
Yeah, ESPN tripping.
PJ Tucker was not ranked coming into the year last year. 82.
Be okay.
I don't think there's 81. Bam Adebayo is ranked higher than PJ Tucker.
Who?
Like, I just.
Like, disrespect, man. Like, Julius Randle is 92nd. I'd clearly have Julius Randle as a better player than Bam Adebayo. That's ridiculous.
You want to know who else is?
Joe Harris. Get out of here.
Spencer Dinwiddie is number 76.
Hey, Spencer can hoop, though.
You know who's worse than him on this list? Kyle Kuzma,
What's the number?
77.
I'm not.
Steven
I'm not
Adams,
upset
they
about
have
that.
better than Kyle Kuzma.
Marcus Smart is 87. Why is Marcus Smart on this list? Man, can't score.
Montrezl Harrell is better than Kyle Kuzma.
No, I don't
DeJounte Murray.
I'm
not going to argue that, though. I'm not going to put up too much of an argument. I mean, Montrezl Harrell can ball.
DeJounte Murray's better than Kyle Kuzma.
I'm not mad at that.
Gary Harris. Marvin Bagley III.
I don't know about Gary
That's
Harris.
questionable.
Marvin Bagley III went from not ranked to 69th.
That's questionable.
Lonzo Ball, they have him better than Kyle Kuzma.
That's blasphemy.
I'm done with this list.
No,
Oh my god.
Eric Bledsoe's
Yeah, we
better
can
than
talk about
Kyle
something else.
Kuzma.
I'm done.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is ranked higher than Kyle Kuzma. Domantas Sabonis is 63rd.
I'm done.
Like
checked out.
Joe Ingles. This is nuts.
Yeah. I'm personally done with this list.
Lou Williams
We need
is
to come up with our own
58th.
list.
The overall list is terrible.
Maybe we should do like a top.
The top 10.
What are
was-
our
10 or
thoughts
top
on the top
25?
10?
I think the top 10 was okay.
I think the top 10 is cool.
LeBron's number one.
I'm good with the top 3.
Thank you, Trey. Thank you.
Maybe swap 1 and 2, depending on who you ask.
I don't know. Joel Embiid in the top 10?
When he's healthy, he can ball.
And when
He's a
not-
game changer when he's healthy.
I got him right outside my top 10.
Yeah,
maybe
maybe
11 or
10.
12.
I think they had like Paul George in like the 20s. I mean, not Paul George, but Jimmy Butler in the 20s.
21.
That's some.
That's about right.
That's about right.
Paul George, I think Paul George should have been higher than Joel Embiid.
Russell Westbrook's always in. Wait a minute. Kimba's where? Okay.
Shit, Russell was in like the 30s, wasn't he?
Russell's.
Oh, okay.
12,
I'm
yeah.
about to say. Okay. Yeah, I'll take 12.
Kyrie was 11. He's a bum.
And he went from
I
20th to
agree with that
11th.
statement. Kyrie's he's a team killer.
Yeah, without LeBron, he's a bum. Paul George 10.
Talent?
Damian Lillard top 10. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I like Dame. I like Joker too. I don't know about 7, but I like him a lot too.
He jumped from 12th to
Joker.
7th.
Or maybe
I'll
10,
probably keep him at 12.
12, 10.
I'd probably have.
Steph, what was it? Steph 6.
So what are our thoughts? We have two Clippers in the top 10, 2 Lakers in the top 10,
Lakers in the top 5. Get it right.
2 Lakers in the top 5. Damian's 9th, but CJ's 13th.
CJ can ball though.
Yeah.
That's like
So-
1, 2.
CJ McCollum.
McCollum is 13th, and
Okay.
Damian is 9th.
Who's your number one?
I still don't see why LeBron is not number 1. I ain't even trying to be funny. Like,
I don't either. I would either go him or Kawhi.
That's I would
Is
maybe-
number
okay,
one.
literally, they've been saying last year LeBron had an off year. He was not himself. I've never seen him play like this.
28 points.
I mean, the man averaged like 20,
28.
27.8 and then 8 and 8.
Then he got hurt.
But this is an off year. 27, 8 and 8 is an off year.
Against with
Shit, that's
a
MVP
pretty
numbers.
bad supporting cast at that.
I mean, Dre is with the side eyes heavy. Are you disagreeing? Who should be number 1?
Who's your number one?
I mean, why don't y'all just wipe LeBron's ass too while you at it? I mean,
Who should be number 1?
y'all looking like y'all want to do a scene out of Coming to America, coming out the water. Royal penis is clean, Your Highness. I mean, I don't.
Thank you. All right.
Luda.
Right.
That's where my mind went.
I can't give it to Giannis because he was horrible in that Eastern Conference Finals.
Terrible.
I gotta hold that against him. He wasn't ready for the big stage.
He didn't even do good in FIBA when they played USA.
Talking.
I'm gonna go. As much as I don't, man.
Come on now, what'd you say? Come on.
Growth. Come home.
Come on.
Growth.
Come home.
Come on. Growth.
Come home.
I'm gonna go Kawhi 1, LeBron 2, and here's
Okay.
why.
I,
Because
I'm okay with that.
LeBron, he still puts up, but he's not the same defensive player that he was, and you can see that. Look it up on YouTube. Highlights are over. He's playing Matador defense these days.
Yes.
He's not playing defense anymore.
Granted,
Kawhi is still locking down.
Yeah, you still got that pulled up.
But they say this is year 27 for LeBron.
Yeah.
Let's read what they said about Kawhi.
Shout out Richard Jefferson.
Let me just see that. So it says one big question: how do we value the regular season versus the postseason? No player presents a greater definitional challenge for NBA rank than Leonard. whose quality and particularly quantity of contributions were far greater in the playoffs than the regular season. After finishing ninth in MVP voting, Leonard was better than anyone else in the postseason, winning Finals MVP after he led the Raptors to the championship. Leonard wouldn't be in my top 3 for regular season value, but come postseason, he's my number 1 choice. And this is by Kevin Pelton for the ESPN.
I mean, he carried them.
Carried
Put
him.
him on his back.
To the finals.
So do you think it's a difference when you go to rank the list with regular season versus postseason?
It's all together. I feel like it's everything.
We're talking about players. Period.
So then that takes me to your Kyrie bum status
Bum. Yeah.
as a player, talent, shooting ability, handle. I mean,
Who handles better than that guy?
aside from the team killer, but we talking about players though, not
Boy
the teams.
puts up numbers.
I'm sorry.
Kyrie's a Nancy. I'm sorry.
Kyrie,
Nothing about his attitude.
Kyrie, KD,
How
they
how
can
he
all
shows up
kiss
to the
my
locker
butt.
room or what he does
That's
in
my
the locker
nice
room.
way of saying it. He's a Nancy, okay?
On the court.
On the court, I mean, don't get talent. He balls.
Thank you.
He
That's all
balls.
that's what
He
that was-
balls. But
Okay.
his attitude is just, I don't know who he think he is these days. Like,
He did say in media day that
Somebody's
he failed,
grandpa.
he failed the Celtics team.
I wasn't buying that. That was a BS apology.
Well,
You
you talk
ain't-
about
you
his
ain't there no
grandpa
more,
guy, you know.
You ain't there no more,
RIP.
so now you want to say, oh, yeah, I didn't do a good job. Hell, we all know you didn't do a good job in Boston. We could see that. We saw how you acted
Yeah,
there.
not the leader and not the.
Oh, now I see what LeBron was saying when he was trying to tell me. Now I see. You ain't no leader. You ain't the leader LeBron is. You ain't never going to be what LeBron is.
But he can play.
The king. You're right.
Like,
Nobody can be the king.
please, man. I'm done with Kyrie. Done.
Me too.
Get the hand claps.
Get him and KD out of here, man.
When KD gets back, do they make a run?
I hope not.
Me too.
I don't want to see KD succeed either, man.
Me too.
Like every other day he complaining, like, dude, no, you're rich. Okay, your family, you got
Very rich.
You got generational wealth for years to come. All you do is complain about, oh, I wish I could just play basketball. Well, stop talking so damn much. You
Making burner accounts.
yeah,
and-
like you don't want going back at 13-year-olds at their mom's house.
yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Talking about the OKC organization.
Yeah, like I've never seen.
Yeah, like you can't say, I just want to play basketball, but you start all the conversations.
I've never seen so many unhappy rich people in my life. Like, I guess they say more money, more problems, but damn, you doing
He's
what
creating his own problems.
you
though.
doing what you love and getting paid millions for it. Like, how bad can your life be?
And you're not even playing next year, and you're still gonna get paid.
Chilling. I mean rehab, but
Yeah,
air quotes.
air quotes. KC Sports Bros podcast. Check us out on YouTube. Push that subscribe button, and then catch us on other platforms as we continue to move forward. Chiefs versus Lions.
Let's go.
Currently, we are. Somebody say it for me. What are we ranked? What's our ranking? 3 and not ranking.
I didn't know what you were asking. Like, what
Record.
Record. That's the word I'm looking for.
somebody say it for me. Well, what are you trying to say?
Can I buy a vowel?
3-0 against the Lions, who also have not lost the game.
Yeah.
And another road game. So we're in Detroit again.
That tie though, that's almost as bad as a loss. But
It's like,
I digress.
so what do we see coming up for Sunday at noon? Dre.
I see a murder scene. Get the caution tape ready. Start drawing the chalk outlines. It's about to be nasty out here.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a picture floating through the podcast there. Go ahead.
It's about to be nasty out here. Okay. First of all, Matthew Stafford. Okay, you if you listen, subscribe to the show. You kind of heard my thoughts on Stafford a couple episodes ago. I'm not a big fan. 6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. They should have beat the Cardinals week 1. Somehow they let Kyler Murray come back and tie that game. The game against week 2 against the Chargers, they won 13-10. Stafford had 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions in that game. And the headline was Stafford overcomes mistakes to help Lions top Chargers. He almost threw them out of that damn game. They should have lost to the Chargers, but it did help out us in our division, so I'm not mad at that. And they beat the Eagles. In that game, Matthew Stafford was 18-32, 201 yards, 1 touchdown.
Special teams was big in that game.
Yeah.
And everybody on the Eagles dropped passes.
Dude.
Especially Aguilar.
Aguilar, did anybody?
Sorry, no.
I mean, that's
anybody see a black man
We all
in
see it.
Philadelphia?
I mean, they was just throwing babies out the window. We was catching them. Unlike Aguilar.
That's 2 weeks in a row for him too.
I love my people, man. I tell you. It's a serious thing. You out here catching babies out of burning building. You taking shots at your sports team. Nothing like Philly fans. But I don't think this game is going to be close, to be honest with you. Everybody talking about, Matt Patricia has something cooked up for Patrick Mahomes. I'm not worried. If you look, all these Patriots outcast coaches have been garbage. None of them have been good outside of New England. What's the little boy's name? Look like he's 12. McDaniels.
Josh McDaniels.
He came back.
He came back. Romeo Crennel sucked. We know because he was here in Kansas City. He was garbage. Bill O'Brien, jury's still out.
Charlie Weiss.
Charlie Weiss was a flat out disaster as a head coach.
Even in Lawrence.
None of the disciples have been good.
Eric Mangini.
I'm not. Mangini was. No, he wasn't. All of them. None of them have any success outside of New England. I'm not worried about what Matt Patricia does. I think we're gonna kill the Lions. I don't think it's gonna be close. I'm going. I'm gonna say 42 to 17.
I like it.
I'm thinking a blowout.
I like it.
Stafford's on the injury list. He's questionable with a bad hip. The starting cornerback Slay is questionable. And Mendola's questionable. So it's gonna be a lot. I think it's gonna kill him.
Damian Williams is out.
Damian Williams out.
Tyreek Hill's out, and Eric Fisher.
It's not.
Everybody else is.
It's
Not gonna matter. Yeah.
Mahomes' first game in the dome. This man's gonna be
Regular
like
season,
like he's playing on air.
Is it? Well,
It's gonna be nice
for the season?
for the season. Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, 3 games in, he has almost 1,200 passing yards.
I mean,
This dude is on pace to throw over 6,000 yards for the year.
10 touchdowns, 0 picks.
Yeah, no picks, 10 touchdowns.
Look out for the second quarter. I guess that's when he decides to turn it on.
I actually think they'll turn it on right out the gate Sunday.
Yeah, I'm looking for a fresh start.
I honestly feel like it may be at least a 2-touchdown lead going into the second quarter.
It's gonna get ugly fast.
Wouldn't be surprised. And they've been having slow starts in the first quarter, the first few weeks. So I think
They're gonna fix that.
Yeah.
I don't think the defense can do anything with Mahomes.
Well, no defense can, but
It's gonna be does whatever he got cooked up for Mahomes allow McCoy to get loose and then have a fantastic day. Because like we talked about in the last episode, it's been somebody different
every week.
And of course, the common denominator is Mahomes. But
I think
Travis.
Kelsey.
This Travis.
is it more than one person this week? Since it is the Lions,
It could be.
Kelsey and Demarcus Robinson again. I'm telling you, I've been really impressed with Robinson. But yeah, I think this is Kelsey's time. You're gonna get a healthy dose of Kelsey. I think
this game gonna be real bad.
Yeah, I'm going chalk with y'all. Yeah, it's not even going to be close. I'm actually, I said I'm going to go into work tomorrow because ain't no point in me watching this game. About to go make some money.
Yeah, I could see it getting bad. And then, do you think Stafford tries to play?
He's going to play.
I think he's going to play.
He's not going to miss this game.
I don't think it makes a whole lot of difference.
I do want to touch on this, I guess. I mean, the Chiefs. Yeah, pause. I think the Chiefs, they're always going to get everybody's best game. So I still see the Lions probably putting up 24 points, but I still think we're going to score 40. So, but it could be close at halftime, and I think we're just going to pull away in the second half because Andy Reid, Pat Mahomes, they make adjustments so quick. So, yeah, Patricia might have something cooked up. Maybe the first quarter we start off slow like we have been. Second quarter, we score a couple touchdowns, and then hopefully the defense just holds on, and we'll just keep piling on. Like I said, I think it's going to be 41 to 24.
Yeah, looking for a beatdown. So far, Kelsey on the year, he's got 17 receptions for 284 yards and a touchdown. I think he eats.
Should have 2.
True. Yeah, should have 2. I think he eats against Detroit.
Yeah, they don't have no safeties. They just got Darius Slay for real.
I do see it being 40 plus for the Chiefs tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Easy. And I'm sure they'll probably get more than half of that in the first half.
Most likely.
Yeah, if they don't put up at least 21 points in the first half, I'd be shocked. I really would.
I'm seeing 2 touchdowns in the first quarter.
I could see it, or at
2
least
in the first and the second.
Between the first and the second, yeah.
And so, I mean, technically, the Lions are still undefeated, I guess. They don't have a loss.
Yeah, they're undefeated.
So, going into tomorrow, Patriots are undefeated. Bills are undefeated. Chiefs are undefeated. The Lions are undefeated.
What?
2-0.
Technically,
They haven't lost.
they have not lost.
2-0-1.
The Rams are undefeated.
Put an asterisk.
And the Texas team is undefeated.
The Texas team. Oh, Dallas?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Cowboys are
I just
undefeated.
need some clarification. Sorry.
No problem. So the question is, which team loses first?
The Bills.
Do we want
the Patriots and
to
Bills
take
play.
out the Lions' technicality
I'm not considering.
and then just go with
I say we just do the 4: New England, KC, Rams, and Dallas.
and the Bills are
The
undefeated.
Bills are undefeated, but they play the Patriots this week.
so Patriots and Bills play each other. So
we already know who's
clearly,
going to win that. Yeah,
the Bills are going to be our first undefeated team to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lions, yeah.
Cowboys could be questionable because they were playing the Saints, but
No Drew
Breeze ain't playing.
It's on the road. It's on the road though. It's on the road.
What
It's
what game are we talking about? I missed.
Cowboys and Saints.
It's on the
Sunday
road.
night too.
Sunday night.
Sunday night. Does Bridgewater step up?
Nah.
I mean, I told you how I feel about Bridgewater, but I feel like that New Orleans is a it's a difficult place to play. That dome's gonna be rocking. Anything can happen when you at home, so that's why I'm giving them a puncher's chance. I'm not just gonna say I'm just not gonna give Dallas the win. New Orleans definitely has a chance.
I think Bills will be the first loss.
Definitely go Bills, and even though we're not including Detroit,
Yeah, they're clearly going to lose.
especially with them being on the East Coast, so they're gonna start before us anyway, before that Chiefs Detroit game. But yeah, Bills they've looked okay.
Yeah, they've squeezed out a couple wins.
But they're going up against a monster on Sunday.
And the Patriots are just rolling right now,
They defense, man.
which
Tough.
was shocking. I didn't think the defense was going to be.
They got,
better
they
than
got the
Yeah.
DBs, man. They got them DBs. Cover forever.
they get pressure too. It's weird. Like they don't have
They can plug anybody and get pressure. I don't know. It's their
Big
scheme,
names.
man. Their scheme. Their coaching.
ridiculous.
I think the Rams will be fine
yeah
playing the Buccaneers
The only thing I will say about
in
Patriots,
LA.
Chiefs will be fine.
their
As we
level of
stated.
competition has not been the best so far. If
Really?
we're just being honest, I know they're good,
I agree.
New England.
but they played
Yeah.
they played the Steelers week 1.
Miami.
Miami
They're 0-3 now.
played Miami.
Played Miami, 43-0, and they beat the Jets. All three of those teams are garbage. I don't know. Do any of those teams ever win on the season? I know the Steelers and the Dolphins don't.
No. And granted, but that was Pittsburgh with Ben still.
With Ben.
He wasn't hurt then. They just kicked their ass.
Yeah,
They just killed him.
but their defense was not good that evening either.
Yeah.
Steelers defense is trash.
Maybe it was just the Patriots though. They had all off season to
Well, I'm saying
to work on
everybody
that,
else
though.
made the Steelers defense look the exact same.
And as I'm looking at the Patriots schedule, I mean,
Cake.
until they see us.
besides the Ravens and the Chiefs,
Cake.
I don't really. I mean, the Eagles,
They go 14-2,
yeah, they don't have a tough schedule at all.
15-1.
I wouldn't. be
15-1.
shocked.
I mean,
Chiefs.
I'll take it.
Um,
Yeah, Rams play the Bucs.
I'm about to say the Rams will handle the Bucks. It's in LA.
at home.
Jameis is probably going to try to eat another W and fail.
He almost got him one last week. He almost got him.
You know what that is? You know what that is? It's a W.
He almost got him one last week. Hey, you couldn't blame him last week though. He played good.
And Mike Evans
balled
3 touchdowns.
And he didn't. Man, the kicker can be such a lonely position.
It is a lonely.
Man, it's a lot riding.
Yeah, they always tell you go sit over there at the end of the bench, and then when we need you, get out here and make it happen.
And then you blow
Better make it happen.
it. Yeah. So pretty much everybody's saying it's gonna be the Bills.
Yeah, they toast.
Then as we shift, then you look at not winning no games, and we are set up for another Monday night tough
Debacle
game to watch. Bengals and Steelers.
Yeah, we can make this segment quick.
Both 0-3. Who wins?
Who cares?
That's pretty much where I'm at. Who cares? You got a backup quarterback for the Steelers. It's a rivalry
for the Bengals.
It's a rivalry game. You don't have no AJ Green. You don't have Big Ben. You don't have Le'Veon Bell anymore. Juju.
Still got the red rifle.
Juju though.
Still got the red rifle.
Juju.
No, yeah. Finally got a touchdown last week.
Huh.
Took him 3 weeks.
Okay.
Still less than 100 receiving yards though. Hasn't
nice
broke 100
tug.
yards all season yet.
Oh,
We're still waiting.
got Mason throwing the ball, but
I don't care.
no, I don't have too much to say about this. I'm not gonna watch the game.
Still got the red rifle.
I'm not either.
I'm gonna catch up on my sleep.
Still got to make our predictions.
I'm going with a red rifle.
Where's the game at? Whoever the home team is.
I got the Bengals.
It's in
man.
Pittsburgh.
I got the Bengals.
Going Bengals.
Well, never mind it. I'm going Bengals.
I was just say I got the Bengals. So it looks like
Indeed.
everybody has picked the Bengals.
The Bengals play
got
well.
talent. They got Mixon,
They play well this year.
John
The
Ross.
Bengals,
Playing all right.
yeah.
Yeah, they've been.
I think the Bengals win the game.
They played Buffalo last week, and it was tight.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
They should have won the game.
Wasn't no
Yeah,
shootout,
they should have
but
won.
Yeah, I see the Bengals pulling that one out.
All right.
Yeah, well,
Wrap
all right.
it up.
KC
up,
Sports Bros podcast. Continue to support. Listen to the podcast. Tell your friends to listen to the podcast. Tell them to tell their friends to listen to the podcast. Catch us on YouTube. Push that subscribe button so you're ready for the podcast. And then eventually catch us on some other platforms as we have now started. Hit them with the top fives. This week, top 5 90s sitcoms and or TV shows. So going in, honorable mention, Wayans Brothers.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
I'm with it too. That was in my honorable.
Yeah, definitely. It didn't make my top 5.
Was that honorable mention?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was top 5. I'm sorry.
No, that's honorable mention. Honorable mention.
Okay.
Mine too.
I take
me-
my pen throw back.
Okay. Okay.
Tell me you ain't laugh.
Oh, that Kurt Franklin shirt on. Oh, yeah. That's one of my favorite lines.
Are you with me?
Other honorable mention, Full House.
Okay.
And Home Improvement.
Strong.
Honorable mentions. Honorable mentions. I guess I can also kind of throw in there Living Singles honorable mention.
I thought about that too.
Definitely didn't make my top 5.
I was
Sinclair?
And then also
You look like an Overton Wakefield.
Hang with Mr. Cooper made my honorable mentions.
My God.
So honorable mention.
Okay.
It was okay.
So top 5. Number 5, Family Matters.
Not mad.
Hilarious show. Fun fact, in case maybe you didn't know, Steve Urkel was only supposed to be on the first episode, just for the pilot. And after the reaction that they got, they wrote him into the rest of the episodes.
You know about
And
the
then-
youngest daughter? No. Go ahead.
Man, just disappeared off the show.
Yeah, she disappeared, all right.
Just disappeared off the
She
show.
had stuff disappearing into her, too.
Ooh. That's my fault.
Oh
Hey,
man,
Chris opened the door. I just walked through.
Kick that.
cool little family. Got a had the dad as a cop.
Chicago.
Must have missed something. Mom was a stay-at-home mom.
No, she wasn't. She worked. Remember, she worked at a mall once. For a little while.
Once.
Part time.
Okay. Worked at the mall once.
I mean, come on, man.
Did she retire from there?
She's a working woman.
Had 2.5 kids.
She pays her taxes.
What was it? Eddie, Laura, and Judy. And then Aunt Rachel and Richie. And cool little show. Urkel was super smart. That was pretty dope. Number 4, the Jamie Foxx show. Hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Trying to think. A lot of funny episodes. Clearly, the jingle off may be one of the funniest episodes. That and the episode when Fancy was trying to sell the D Lovely products. That was pretty good.
D Lovely.
Okay, I was wondering if you knew what else. Number 3, the Steve Harvey show.
Okay.
I like that show.
Not bad.
Yeah, me
Pretty
too.
funny.
Bullethead.
Yeah. Bullhead and Romeo.
Recipes at Romeo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Oh, he just died?
Just done.
Golly.
Cat been gone for a minute.
Man, set him up. Number 2, Martin.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Number 2? No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hilarious show. My favorite episode when Bruh Man borrowed the CD player.
Oh my God.
Tried to pull off the New Jack City with the stuffed animal dog.
Sit the $5 ass down before I make change.
Somebody got changed. Somebody got changed. And then Hustle Man with the
Pitches on the stick.
that one was good too. But no, pick up the pieces.
kazoo.
Got the kazoo taped to the
saxophone.
saxophone. Now, how much a pack of Franks cost? Hilarious show. Number 1, Fresh Prince.
Not mad.
Can't really go wrong with that. Young man from the rough streets of Philly, born and raised, moved out to Bel Air.
Playgrounds where I spent most of my days.
Chilling out.
Relaxing.
Shooting
Some b-ball outside of school.
A
A couple of guys.
Okay, all right.
Up to no good.
Started making trouble in the neighborhood. Got in one little fight. My mom got scared.
Did you move with your auntie and uncle to Bel
Bel
Air?
Air.
For man.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We know.
Man, that'll take you back. A lot of funny episodes on there. Man, when his dad left him, that's a tough episode to watch and not get emotional. I don't care who you are. Still tough to watch.
How come you don't want me, man?
Man.
Still
I
tough.
think that's what opened up these white people. I'm sorry. Can I say white people on the radio?
I do all the time.
White people.
radio?
I think that's what had him. Yeah, you're right. I think that's what had him propel him to getting acting gigs
Yeah,
after
I mean,
that
he
because
played-
he really showed that he can act.
Man. I almost said something else, but he played that part really well. Let me put it that way.
I cuss all the time. Why don't you? I get it. You're saved. Are you done?
And sanctified. All right.
Are you done?
So that's my top 5.
Not bad.
Also, cool family dynamic. Had the dad that was a lawyer. You just didn't see that too often. Uncle Phil.
Judge.
Lawyer judge.
Judge.
Started as a lawyer.
Started off
Yeah,
a
you're
lawyer,
right,
became
you're
a judge.
Hey, climb that ladder. Was she a stay-home mom?
Yeah, I mean, she had that small stint where she worked at Bel Air Prep, teaching the Black History class.
Oh,
And
That's
then
right.
couldn't get needed 2 more signatures, and Will and Carlson wouldn't sign. Follow the drinking gourd. Then we switched Dame Viv like it was nothing.
Pass the ball to Will.
that Bel Air Academy jersey.
Then we shoot it if we're open.
I need that. I need
No.
that jersey, man.
Pass the ball to Will. Then we just switched Dame Vivs like it was nothing. Just swap those out.
Nobody batted an eye.
Man, they did try to make it funny with Jazz, saying that she looked different. But, I mean, although she is a really established actor, though. And you know who she's married to? The second Aunt Viv?
The dad off of Smart. I mean, off Sister.
Okay, I'm about to say smart guy.
Tim
He's
Howard?
actually still working. The guy from Tim Reed.
Tim Reed.
The dad from Smart Guy is still acting.
Yeah, and something we don't know, I'm sure.
He's on Shooter. on USA.
He was in It.
Is that on Bounce?
Oh yeah.
No, it's on USA.
his-
He's also on
Shooter-
Grand Hotel, which comes on ABC.
Shooter got.
And you know who his wife is on there? Regina from Steve Harvey Show. Interesting.
Pointless facts.
Shooter's got the main dude is the lawyer on SVU, or he was. I think
Brian
it's
Phillip.
Yeah, I think it's the same dude.
Omar Epps is also in that show.
Still getting
Yeah, he is.
checks.
Again, pointless facts.
To my right.
Thank you. Let's get this show back on the road here. Honorable mentions. Jamie, let me start this off. All my shows have hot chicks, and I will point them out. Honorable mentions. Jamie Foxx
So the
show.
same thing as your sports list.
You better
Trend.
believe it. If it don't have hot chicks, it's not in my list. Fancy, one of the greatest bodies on any show we've ever seen.
Pull it
Fancy.
up.
Oh,
pull it up. Let me see.
Fancy
Pull it up.
is just, she's a beautiful young lady. Great show. My boy Braxton P. Hart in the Brig was hilarious on there. Uncle Junior. It was just a great show, hilarious show. A lot of cameos from Ice Cube to West Side Connection. They were all on there. Ron Isley, Mary J. Blige.
Gladys Knight.
Everybody, yeah. Gerald Levert was
Rest in peace.
Ended up being his stepdaddy. Weird combination. But it was a great show.
Fancy was also on Coming to America.
Home Improvement. Definitely made my honorable mention. Used to love that show. Golden Girls. All right.
I thought that'd have been in your top 5.
I started to.
I honestly thought it'd have been in your top 5.
I am man enough to say I love Golden Girls. Okay.
Thank you for being a friend.
Great
you
show.
You got Dorothy, Blanche, Rose,
Pistol.
and Sophia. Those young ladies. The wit, the comedy, the timing. This is an all around great show. I'm being serious. Great show.
We know.
Oh yeah.
Boy Meets World.
Hey,
Topanga.
talk about it.
Real quick,
Lawrence.
as we
Them lips.
before you get through your list, who was the hot one on Golden Girls?
If I had to choose,
you said it was a hot one on every pick. I thought I just
I'll
asked.
probably go Blanche. She was a hoe on there. I'll go Blanche.
Whoa, put some respect on that young lady's name.
Oh my god!
No, you're right. She was
She was a self-proclaimed lady of the night.
for show.
Okay. Boy Meets World, Topanga. I think every young man's crush, whether you're black or white, we love Topanga. I mean, how Corey didn't
One of my first.
how Corey didn't hit that in real life, I don't know. Maybe he did. We just that could be on Untold Stories.
Yeah,
We
they
don't
came
know.
back for
Yeah, what
a
Girl
reboot.
Meets World?
Came back for a
Him and
reboot.
Topanga had a daughter.
Topanga. I digress. Now into my top 5. I'll start at the bottom and work my way up. Number 5, Family Matters. One of the greatest shows of my childhood. Steve Urkel, a.k.a. Stefan Urkel.
Hey.
Oh, man.
From them
I
TGIF
remember
days.
the first time he got into that little time machine or whatever.
Little chamber
It would
thing.
make the little noises. He came out, stepped out with the suit on. Laura got instantly wet. I mean, it was just amazing.
Can we confirm that?
Yeah, I saw the drippings on the floor. You had little Richie on there.
Drip.
Came through dripping. Yeah, Waldo, Geraldo, Faldo, great character on there. And then my crush off of Family Matters. No, it's not Laura. You know where I'm going?
Judy.
Myra Boutros Monkhouse was
Rest in peace.
and she was thick. Myra was my one on there. Number 4, I'm going Full House. One of the greatest shows. I'm sorry, Full House is a staple in my opinion.
Did you watch Fuller House?
Of America? I do watch Fuller House
it
on
good?
Netflix. Me and the kids like it. We
not
watch
bad.
Fuller House together.
Is it Full House though?
Oh, ain't nothing Full House. You have Michelle, played by Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. They're strung out now, but they were good back then. You had
Elizabeth's getting
Still
checks
technically a part of the
you had
show. Though.
still they were on there. Stephanie Judith Tanner. You had Donna Joe. We know her as DJ Tanner. Yes, I know their real names. Joey Gladstone, cut it out. You had John Stamos playing Uncle Jesse. He was
What's
married.
that last name?
Cassopolis?
There we go.
Oh, you better believe it. I know the names.
All right,
They had Nikki and Alice, the twins. He was married. She claimed on the show that she was from Nebraska. On the show, Valentine, Nebraska. It is a real city. Look it up. I can confirm. And then Danny Tanner, the clean freak. It was a great show. Kimmy Gibbler, the annoying neighbor. Feet stank.
Man.
I wouldn't give her the time of day. DJ was bad, though. She was bad. DJ Tanner. Number 3. My all-time favorite crush as a kid, Kelly Kapowski on Saved by the Bell. Oh,
Strong.
my God.
Strong.
I had at least 2 wet dreams about Kelly Kapowski growing up. This young lady.
Are you sure that you were dreaming?
Maybe not. Maybe I just came openly on myself. This lady.
What the women and children are big.
We are off the rails.
Yeah, we are.
Now we're off the rails.
It's late at night, folks. I'm sorry. You're getting what you get right now. Kelly Kapowski was sexy, but it was a great show. Yeah.
Over Lisa Turtle?
Hell yeah, I'll take Kelly over Lisa Turtle. You take Lisa over Kelly Kapowski?
I would.
Oh, man, you tripping.
I got to. Do anybody else agree?
No.
You would take Kelly over Lisa?
Yes.
Thank you. It's not even close.
Kelly over Lisa?
No disrespect to Lisa.
Today.
But my
Now
God.
today.
Oh yeah.
Back then, too.
I think Lisa would pick Kelly over Lisa today.
I mean, you had Mr. Belding.
I don't know, man.
You had Zach Morris with the old school cell phone up in there. Your boy AC Slater, Jessica Spano, Screech. It was a great show. Used to watch it every morning before school started on TBS.
Up early.
Channel 27 in Omaha.
Back in the
Early
day,
in the
Cox
morning.
Cable.
Oh, man. Saved by the Bell. Grew up on it. Number 2, Fresh Prince. Ton of hot chicks on that show, okay? Nia Long. Woo! Left her at the altar, though. Didn't marry her. Again, like you said, Vivian's changed. And, back to that, Family Matters. Harriet's changed.
Yeah.
On Family Matters. They went from the dark skin to the light skin on both shows.
You know what? No one ever talks about that. They only talk about Aim Viv.
Somebody needs to do an investigation. They discriminate against dark skinned people, I think. But Fresh Prince was a great show. I mean, Carlton Banks with the Tom Jones dance. One of my favorites, always one of my favorite scenes whenever they did that. And then Ashley Banks, another one. She was bad. And she had that little singer career popping off. She was good. All right. Number 1.
Wait, how about to say we ain't gonna talk about Hillary?
I'm about to say yeah.
Yeah, she was better than Ashley.
Just don't let her talk.
Tyra Banks?
Just don't let her talk.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Ashley was bad.
Tatiana?
Tatiana Ali.
Yeah, Tyra Banks was on there too.
Going Hillary.
Hillary over. Yeah, I'll go Hillary too.
Pam Grier was on there. Her and her niece, Elise Neal.
Hey, Pam Grier was bad on there too. That's before the breast started sagging. Pam Grier still had it when she was on Fresh Prince. She still had it when she was on Fresh Prince.
Okay, wide open.
Oh man. Whoo. Damn.
Y'all remember that episode?
Number 1.
Yeah.
I'm going Martin. I will fight anybody on this. Pam was better than Gina. And anybody that wants to disagree with me can get these hands. I'm taking Pam over Gina all day.
Oh, I'm rolling.
I agree.
She was thicker. I thought she was cuter. Pam had cakes, okay? And it was one of the greatest shows of all time. The comedy, like I said, Bruh Man, Hustle Man. Martin played like 8 characters. One of my favorites is Dragonfly Jones. And Old Otis. Those are 2 of my favorites. Great show. My favorite episode, Jerome. My favorite episode is the DMV episode. Martin's at the DMV. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Almond Brown.
He had the what's the politically correct term now? I don't even know if that's the political. The guy who had a different sexual orientation. Okay,
good.
I'll go there.
That's good.
Coming at him at the DMV.
Gross.
Singing to him, singing Anita Baker to him. Hilarious. George Jefferson. Sherman Hensley's his real name. He was the instructor at the DMV. Made Martin take the test. The whole episode is hilarious.
One of the many fights with Miss Jerry.
Fought Miss Jerry in line. Ooh. Great episode. But yeah, Martin would be my number 1. Big Earn.
Wow, man.
Mouthful, I know.
That's pause. That's hard to come after that. Pause again. All right. My honorable mention that hasn't been mentioned is Step by Step. Remember
Step by Step, Day by Day.
That show.
That's a strong.
The mom could have got it.
That was a TGIF too.
Suzanne Summers.
Yeah, Suzanne Summers.
And
Thigh Master.
A couple of the daughters wasn't too bad either.
Thigh Master.
I mean,
the brunette was the best one, I thought.
Hey, I forgot.
I didn't
Growing Pains wasn't a bad show either.
Growing Pains.
Strong.
Kirk Cameron.
Strong.
Before he went to the church movies.
Go on.
All right. I always go backwards. Number 5 for me is New York Undercover.
Can't do it.
Can't do it?
That show messed me up. Scared the daylights out of me as a kid.
Speaking of New York Undercover, has anybody seen the new
Malik Yoba?
Yeah.
Questionable. Real quick
I mean,
on that
that's-
before you
That's what he likes.
Into the trends now. Huh?
continue. It was the first time I seen on TV
Shout out Young Buck.
or noticed that New York Undercover was the first show I seen where a kid died.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Couldn't sleep for weeks.
Wasn't that his son?
I don't know, but no, there was like gang violence or something in the neighborhood. I believe so. But they showed him in the casket and everything. Messed me up. Couldn't sleep for weeks.
Tough.
Yeah. So
Good show though.
yeah, good show. Number 4, The Wonder Years.
Oh, strong.
Interesting.
Ben Savage.
Strong.
Interesting.
Brother of
Fred.
Fred
Fred.
Savage.
Fred.
Fred Savage.
It was Fred Savage on Wonder Years.
Yeah.
Brother of
Brother of Ben
Corey was
Savage.
his little brother.
Yeah, Ben. Yeah. Number 3 is Boy Meets World for me. Then number 2, I'm pretty much going chalk. Martin. Number 2. Number 1, Fresh Prince.
Any reason why you put Fresh Prince over Martin?
I love Will Smith.
Pause.
Period. That no pause.
Pause.
He's all in.
I
I'm
do
all
think
in.
Will's a better actor than Martin.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I enjoy Fresh Prince a little more than Martin.
Martin
but
is
it's-
funnier
it's-
than
He's a comedian.
yeah. So, but overall content of show, Fresh Prince is just unbeatable.
I thought so too. But Martin's my number 2. I mean, it
it's,
was hard.
it's,
It
it's
was
almost
hard.
a 1A,
Like
1B.
1A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hard to really decide between those. So, but yeah,
Favorite episodes?
man, I can't really think of any right now, like off the top of my head. Cause I mean, y'all named a lot of episodes already. I'm trying to think of this one episode on Boy Meets World that I really like. I was thinking about it on the way here and I forgot it already. Oh man, to my right.
All right, some honorable mentions. I'm gonna go Moesha. Always a
M to the
O to
O
the
to the
that show.
Oisha.
I can't do it.
It was kind of relatable to me because
Fredro.
I had an older sister. She had a younger brother.
I get
It
that.
was cool.
Her
But
fashion.
the dad on there was funny.
Her homegirl was
And
trash,
Brandy could
though.
sing.
What's her name?
Yeah.
Countess Vaughn.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, spun that off into the
Parker.
Parkers.
Parker. Yeah.
Ugh.
Funnier show, but Moesha was a better show of those two. Wayans Brothers.
Not mad.
One of my
We're on honorable mention. Okay.
Yeah, it didn't make my top 5, but honorable mention. Friends, one of my honorable mentions. Kind of grew up watching that. Me and my mom.
That guy that watches Friends.
There's some funny episodes. Chandler on there. Love the sarcasm. I mean, dry humor. I'm all about it. And then Tales from the Crypt, one of my honorable mentions. It used to scare me, but I kept going back.
I've seen an episode or two like
like
a few years ago, and now it's just funny.
Yeah, but back then it was.
It was yeah.
Number 5.
Here we go.
Going Jamie Foxx show.
All right.
Classic. I mean, pure comedy. Like I said, a lot of cameos. Good looking people on that show.
Anybody in particular?
I'm not gonna go with your pick, but
Fancy's friend?
I think Nicole was a strong pick too. Coworker.
Oh, Jamie.
Later seasons.
I thought you was going
jingle off.
Fancy's big breasted friend. What's it? Sherry Shepherd?
Sherry Shepherd, or Lonnie Lott, whichever.
Who say Lonnie Love? I can see how you mix those two up. I get it.
Deezus and Meryl, they got that mixed up. Shout out to them. Number 4, I'm going Boy Meets World. It was another staple of my childhood. Surprisingly, I like the earlier seasons when they were younger, but I like how they grew up.
Yeah.
Throughout the show, same characters.
Boy
For the
Sean.
most part, yeah. Oh, the player.
Shout out Sean.
Player. Number 3, going Family Matters. Like I said, the whole family aspect. Yeah, strong black dad, cop. You had a lot of pieces in that family too. It's not just your traditional family, but the grandma was funny too.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
I'm Rachel.
Yes. Did you mention
She
her?
has not aged well.
I forgot about Al
Yeah,
Rachel.
is that-
She does not aged well.
She's aged better than Laura.
Does she got a son that plays? Is her son Brett Kaya?
Her son played on Young and the Restless.
No, for Miami.
Oh no,
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Miami.
no.
That's Felicia from Friday.
Felicia's his mom.
Felicia
That's
from
right,
Friday.
That's right.
That's it.
Really?
Yeah, I knew it was a light skinned actress. I apologize. Didn't get to mix them up. Let's see. That was number 3. Number 2, going Martin. Hilarious. Jerome is one of my favorite characters. Player from the Southern Himalayas.
Yes, sir.
You can't call Nobody.
That players ball episode is one of my favorites too.
Hilarious. What's your man? You mentioned what's your favorite character?
Dragonfly Jones.
Yeah, Dragonfly Jones. That episode,
Silent.
well, he got worked in that class, in that martial arts, taekwondo, whatever they was doing. He was getting worked. But as a classic show, I mean, the back and forth between Martin and Pam.
Oh, man.
you can't find that
Classic
nowadays. I mean, always going back and forth, but classic comedy. And then number one, I'm going Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Kind of on the same tip as Earn. Pause.
Okay.
I prefer Will Smith over Martin when it comes to TV, but I do think Martin, the show was funnier, like you said, but I mean, you don't get shows like Fresh Prince no more. I mean,
Yeah, you
You
get a
don't
little
get
bit of
shows like
everything.
anything on this
well,
on
that's
these
true.
lists.
That's
Man.
true. Yeah, Fresh Prince number one.
I think when you go back and watch some of these shows, it's stuff that was said or done you couldn't get away with now.
Oh,
Absolutely.
for sure.
I don't know though the way,
Like I was watching Jamie Foxx.
but they cuss on TV now. They
No, I'm talking about the content though.
Yeah.
Like I was watching Jamie Foxx the other week, and it was one of the episodes, and I'm like, man, there's no way they can get away with this.
The
now.
way cancel culture is these days.
Man.
I
True.
mean, yeah.
Wouldn't have got to a second season.
Nah. Psh, barely get the pilot off if you.
Man, who was the worst Martin character that he played?
The little kid.
Roscoe.
I was gonna say King Beef. I wasn't a King Beef fan.
Was that the dude that sang?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was alright. Yeah, you might be right. Roscoe was funny because he always had that back and forth with Gina.
He only played on this guy in 2 episodes, but when he did Bob, the white
guy Bob. Yeah,
that was hilarious. So, Shanae was cool. It wasn't one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's probably
But
Also, Stan, his boss in
hilarious.
the beginning. Uncle Junior.
I watched
from
the
Jamie Foxx
episode where Martin was standing there. That Martin was having a fight party at his house. Stan came in with the fur coat, took it off, threw it on him. Martin said, "Somebody grabbed his dog." But one of the great shows.
I think, and like we all said, like the Martin ones was just funnier. What are y'all thinking about them trying to reboot these 90s shows?
Don't do it.
Like I'm not like they talking about bringing back Saved by the Bell.
I heard about that.
The whole plot line for it I don't like. I guess Zach Morris is the mayor, and he ended up having to close down some schools because of finances, and the kids were shipped to different schools.
Should have just been the principal.
And the main school that they were shipped to was Bayside, and Slater is like working there or something, and Jesse is still around.
Just leave it
Kinda
alone.
weird.
Just leave it alone.
They talked about rebooting Martin. I would not like to see that done either.
Tommy's not gonna be there, so it's
Yeah.
not gonna be the same dynamic.
Rest in peace.
Because they said they finally got Cole and Martin talking again. That's I guess that's supposed to be.
That's the hold up.
The Girl Meets World wasn't bad.
It was okay, but I like the original better.
Oh yeah, I think it's hard to top the original on any of that stuff. Then they talk about trying to do like reunion stuff. I don't really want to see that either. Like to see where they are now. Like I don't know, not really interested. They did that little Fresh Prince thing. I don't know if anybody's seen it, where some dude did his own.
Yeah, I seen that.
And Will actually said he liked it.
I did see that. And
It was
I liked
like
it.
More
3-4 minute long trailer or whatever.
but it's
it
like
was.
more, I guess, more modern.
Modern version of it.
It actually looked pretty good
It looked
though.
good.
Yeah, it looked like yeah.
So that one was. I would like to see where that goes.
I would want to see that greenlit for sure.
I don't know about.
I would like to see it as maybe a movie.
It doesn't look like comedy though.
Yeah, it's a lot darker.
I would like to see that as like a Netflix series if Will Smith can have his
Input.
his input on it for sure. Maybe as an EP or something.
Yeah. It don't look like it's gonna be funny though, like the original. So I guess it has.
I mean, if he has his input on it, I think they'll have some funny moments. But
yeah, but the trailer just is like real dark.
yeah, true.
I mean, cool list. A lot of similarities on the list. And Living Color could have been a honorable mention.
Yeah,
I used to watch Mad TV back in the day.
Oh,
I used to
shoot.
watch
it was on. It was on there, and I
And
took
those
it
are
off.
2 shows In Living Color and Mad TV, you couldn't get away with any of that stuff now.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
They used to go in on Mad TV.
I love that show.
On about everything and everybody.
I thought Mad TV was funnier than Saturday Night Live.
Oh,
Man,
always.
Man,
Hands
a
down.
lot funny. I would
Always.
always watch Mad TV over Saturday Night Live.
Unless they had a better musical guest
That was going to draw you to Saturday Night Live, depending on who the musical guest was.
or the host, but Mad TV was always strong.
And Living Color was hilarious, though.
Harry Spears, Will Sasso.
that's where
You
Key,
just-
and, Key and Peele got their start.
Yeah,
A lot of people got their start.
Yep.
but in Living Color, you don't get that multitude.
Wasn't J-Lo on there at first?
She's a fly
But, like,
fly
okay,
girl.
if we look at, like, In Living Color.
the talent
like,
on that show, I guess maybe hindsight, Jamie
Yeah.
Foxx wasn't who he was.
Yeah. But, like, Jim Carrey,
Jump, yeah.
David Allen Greer. And, like, these are people that are still acting today.
Tommy Davis.
Tommy Davidson. Yep.
He's funny in shows. He don't really do it for me in
You
stand
say
up.
Damon Wayans,
I don't know. Damon
Damon
Wayans.
singer.
All the Wayans.
Yeah.
Right.
Kim was on there.
Yeah.
Creators, yeah.
Sean was the DJ.
SW1.
Hey,
Yeah.
my bad.
And I think it's really cool, like with a lot of these 90s sitcoms or TV shows, the cameos. Like, you don't see cameos like that no more, neither.
There's a lot of talent on that show.
Like with Fresh Prince, like Bo Jackson cameo, Evander Holyfield, like
Queen Latifah.
I think
Early.
Quincy Jones.
with like social media and things like that, like cameos isn't as big because you can actually see these people all the time.
Yeah, I can
Before
see
it's
that.
like, oh shoot,
They
I
own-
usually only see Ken Griffey whenever he's at bat,
Yeah.
things like that. So cameos is not as big these days as back in the 90s.
I guess
So,
crossovers are
that
more the
shock
thing
value.
now.
Yeah,
Boys to Men was on there.
Yeah.
They shot the video now. That's like
No, that was BBD.
That was
Oh, that's
Big
And
deal.
how
okay, that's
Boys
right,
the Men
that's
sang for Nikki's christening.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
And then
they was on Jamie Foxx too.
who?
Boys and Men. That was a good episode.
I think did Martin have a lot of good cameos?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I mean, I know Biggie was on there.
Biggie
Method
on
Man.
there. Method Man was on there.
Yeah, he came and robbed
And then he got,
OD.
he had
Man.
he had Tracy Morgan who got his. He
Yeah.
was on there.
Man,
That's Hustle Man. Who else was on there? Snoop
What about
Dogg
the Eddie
was on there.
Griffin? Eddie Griffin.
That was a cool little show.
Yeah.
I like
Him
that.
and Theo.
Yeah. Theo, yeah.
And from set in Kansas City because
Yep.
he's from here.
Yeah.
The only other thing that's different now too is you don't hear theme songs.
That kind of resonate.
Yeah,
The
like
show.
it's
Like
it's either like a quick little music bite or something
Like everybody,
instrumental. but
everybody-
not
Or
no
they
words.
get right to the episode.
Yeah, man, right to the
You
episode.
had to have a good theme song in the 90s. You couldn't just come on with it. You had to have a good
I
theme
mean,
song.
everybody know that Fresh Prince song.
Yep.
Man.
No matter where you seen the show or not, you anywhere you go, you hear that.
I
Everybody-
actually know the Jamie Foxx song.
Oh, yeah. Like, people know the Martin song, and it's not even a real theme song. It's Martin, dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, they know the beats.
Oh,
Martin.
And then they changed it up. Yeah.
Man.
The second
Oh,
one
yeah.
was cool too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that just don't make them like that no more.
no, they don't.
Y'all remember In the House with LL Cool
Cool
J?
J.
Oh,
That's strong too.
Kim Williams was in that too, wasn't she?
I
Yep.
think so. But the,
Carlton?
the daughter on there was bad. Oh, my God. I forgot about that.
Parenthood. You remember that show?
Parenthood.
Yeah.
Parenthood. Daughter on there was bad.
Robert
yeah.
Townsend, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Robert
Yeah,
Townsend.
Meteor Man. Don't disrespect him like that. That's Meteor Man.
Maybe we should do 90s
What's the chick's
movie.
name on Parenthood?
Zaria.
No.
I don't know her real name. Oh, her real name is like Reagan.
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 Yeah.
Gomez?
Reagan Gomez.
Reagan Gomez. Yeah. Reagan.
Power.
Dropping knowledge in here. Yeah, Parenthood was the show, though.
Yeah, it was Phase on Love on there.
Yep.
In the House was funny though.
Yeah, it was.
The Hughleys.
Yeah,
Was that 90s?
it was
I thought it
short.
was early 2000s.
Short lived.
I thought it was cool.
Sorry,
Everybody
nice.
got a show though.
It
From
was
Kings of Comedy. Everybody got a show.
Cedric ended up getting a show. Bernie Mac, but that's not '90s. But
Yeah, the Bernie Mac show was hilarious.
I like your Steve Harvey show was funny, though. I used to
I
watch the
like
Steve
that.
Harvey show all the time.
It was hilarious. CJ, final takes.
final takes. Since last episode you went with a loss, I'll go with a loss today. My beloved Jayhawks took a beat down to TCU at home, or was it?
That game was over
Was it
early.
I don't know where they were at, but
I think they was in Texas.
It doesn't matter.
It was over early.
It was 21-0 in the first quarter.
Man.
I hate to see that. I thought they would be making stronger pushes than that under Les Miles, but
It's still first year.
it's first season under him is still early in the season, but they got popped today.
Wait till he get his own players.
At least we went on prime time and on TV.
Also true.
Fox Sports 1.
Or at home.
Yeah. That's my final take.
Big Iron, final take.
Because they supposed to be competing for national championships. That's right. Okay.
I said last
Couple years.
episode that I wouldn't talk about them, but I'm going to talk about them for a quick second.
Go ahead.
Real quick second. Really just a statement. AB will file for bankruptcy by 2021.
I totally agree.
He'll get his degree first, though.
Threw away $30 million. Shout out Chippewas.
Skipping all those English
They're
classes.
saying that they may have to, the Patriots may have to pay him that $9 million, though.
But the Raiders won't?
Yeah, he filed against to try to get that money from the Raiders, but they saying the Patriots may have to pay him.
Because he played.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That'll hurt you. Dre, final take.
Guarantee you.
Final take. Power. All right. Tommy and Ghost are going to have to work together. Tyreek has been kidnapped. So although
allegedly,
they don't like each other right now, they got to come together for Tyreek. Do what they got to do to get him back. I am excited. I might just stay up tonight and watch it at 12 midnight because I'm so excited to see this next episode.
Man.
But my wife likes to watch it with me and fall asleep in the middle, so I might wait. So she never makes it through the whole episode. But I'm excited about the next episode.
Is that because she be tired or because the show ain't
She
good?
sleep by 7:30 every night. But no disrespect. It's just the truth, babe. I love it, but it's the truth. Excited about the next episode of Power.
And my final take, KU basketball. They're trying really hard to try to pin something on Bill Self. Been trying for years and have been unsuccessful.
Cool as a cucumber.
Man, telling you. In the promo video for Late Night in the Fog
Got the Adidas.
with the Adidas shirt on.
Shout
Gotta
out-
love it.
Shout out Snoop.
Snoop's performing. If I'm not mistaken, Rick Ross is supposed to be performing in Lincoln.
He performed in Lincoln last night.
Yeah. But
Saw his name on ESPN.
yeah. But yeah, so it's always something. Ain't been able to do nothing about it. They tried to get DeSosa. That didn't work. They really did what's his name? Is it Billy?
Billy Preston.
Billy Preston did him dirty.
Didn't touch
Although
the
he kind
floor.
of never touched the floor. Although he kind of set himself up though,
Stupid.
getting into a car wreck in a
Mercedes?
was it a? I thought it was
I thought it was a Lexus.
a,
Could have been
no,
a Mercedes.
I thought it was a Lambo. Either that or a Porsche.
It wasn't like
What,
that.
driving on
I'm
Lambo?
saying that was. I think it was something like that. Reason why it caught everybody's attention.
Nah, but yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't no
I'm
Lambo.
pretty sure it was either.
He
Might have
ain't
been a
driving- he
Porsche.
ain't
Might have been a
driving no
Porsche.
Lambo through Lawrence, Kansas, on campus.
Flashy sports car. Stupid anyway, but
Even with that though, like Bill Self is still cool. Even though, not even just the allegations, but like even the year Tom Izzo tried to throw Bill Self under the bus, saying we don't pay players, but they do. Like I thought that was a pretty trashy move.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, we got another great year ahead of us. Last year was kind
Dodge
of rough.
Charger.
That's what it was.
Really close to a Lambo.
Not quite a Porsche, but
Poor man's Lambo.
or Porsche.
Dodge Charger.
Porsche. Porsche.
But yeah, so we still got still gonna win some games. I'm excited about the upcoming season, regardless of the allegations. So we're gonna be good. Still make the tournament. Hopefully, be better than we were last year.
Yeah.
Clearly. Thank y'all for joining us. Episode 7 of the podcast, Casey Sports Bros podcast. Check us out on YouTube. Push that subscribe button so y'all can catch the episodes and then be ready and on the lookout for episode 8.